Hi everyone, good morning once again. We are now going to begin with our module number 4. We have finished 3 modules and now we are going to begin with module number 4. So let me take you through the contents of module 4. As you can see on the screen, this module is related to compensation. In this module, we are going to discuss what are the objectives of compensation administration, wages, and salary determination. We will see what is job evaluation and what are the methods of job evaluation, innovations in compensation management, incentive plans, bonus, benefits and services, gratuity, PF, pension, and some case study. So, this is what we are going to discuss in this module. Now here is our module number 4, compensation as a chapter. Please don't mind the session numbers because the recordings sometimes I have to repeat the slides, so that's why please don't mind that. Now as we are going to begin with this chapter, compensation, mostly I prefer coming up with an introductory case, but there is one introductory story that I would like to share as we are beginning this module of compensation. The name of the story is Educated but Have No Financial Education. It is a story of Swayam. Just see how you like it. So I'm going to read this story. Swayam was now the king of the world. He had got a job. All the years of slogging his parents reminded him study hard, get good grades, get a good job, finally were paying off. He was excited, on top of the world. No more asking parents for money, no more buying clothes from a local shop, no more looking longingly at the latest gizmos. He was going to live life king size. Right, this can happen to anybody. Tomorrow if you are a fresher and tomorrow if you're going to find a job, then obviously you will feel the same, right? All of us feel the same. We are all excited uh, to earn money, our own money, and spend it the way we want, right? So in the beginning of your career, this is a very exciting phase. Later you realize that there are a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder, and then there is something called savings, but this is something which you realize later. Until then, in the beginning of your career, you always feel that yeah, now you don't have to worry about anything else in life, and this is how the life is great. um, okay, moving ahead. He would buy branded clothes, latest gadgets, eat at five-star restaurants. A smartphone is a must on his list, and a cool bike. Soon he would buy a car, get married, buy a house, go on foreign vacations, have kids, send them to school, and then maybe retire. This is the perfect life, definition of a perfect life. Not just what Swayam, but this is what all of us aspire to do. Yeah. So this is what he is also going to do, buy branded clothes and whatever latest gadgets, and eat at five-star places, and of course he needs a smartphone, he need a bike, and then he want to settle down with his family and go on foreign vacations. So very interesting, right? Let's see what happens next. Tring tring. He was woken from his daydreams by a call from his bank. On the first day of the job, the company has got him an account open in the bank with a zero balance. The bank official said that as their privileged customer, he is going to get a gold credit card. So now he is happy. He's got a call from his bank, and obviously, mostly companies do that. That whichever bank they are having dealing with, then they would want employees to open the bank account in that particular bank. They also asked him if they can send their relationship manager to talk about the investments and retirement. Retirement? Man, he has just started working. He is young. They should talk to his father. He didn't know what to say, so he said, "Not now, as he is busy." Right? So yeah, the manager here is just talking about something like investments and retirement. No, obviously he is young. Swayam is young, so he has no idea about what retirement is and what investments are. He has no idea, and also doesn't know what to say, so that's why he is saying not now, as he is busy. That's the excuse that he is giving. Now, his father was telling him to save money. His cousin was advising him to invest in stocks. His uncle was asking him to buy an insurance policy through which he could save tax. The finance department in his office was asking for his tax savings. He was confused. He just didn't understand what to do, right? Because obviously, when you will join, the finance department will also ask if you have any documents, that will help you save your tax. Otherwise, a lot of money will be deducted because you have to pay your taxes. But he doesn't understand anything. He tried asking his father, but father was not of much help. He told Swayam, throughout my life, I have had only one job, a government job, and I would get pension. His father told him that he never had a credit card, he saved little, all was spent on their education of kids and building the house, and whatever was left was put in FDs or post office. He bought some policies, some NSCs, and invested in PPF, but there was no concrete plan. NSC is National Savings Scheme, and PPF is Public Provident Fund. So these are also the investment options. So he bought some. So whatever is mentioned over here in this slide, they are all traditional way of investing, right? So poor thing, his father was only a government servant, and that's why whatever money he had, like any middle class person, he spent on building the house, and he spent on the children's education and family, of course, and whatever little was left, then he saved it, and he invested in PPF and NSC and fixed deposits and post office, little money here and there. A month was over and he was excited about his first pay, but he was shocked when he got the pay slip in his hand. It was not what he expected. He was told in his job interview that the cost to the company was 6 lakh per year. He had thought that he would get 50,000 rupees, straight away 6 lakhs divided by 12, but he only got rupees 32,000. Now, obviously, because if you don't know what about anything about deductions and anything about taxes and anything about investment, then obviously this is going to happen. Now he remembered about his brother-in-law phone call asking him how much would be his take-home salary. When he went to the finance department, the finance guy told him CTC is the cost that a company would incur on you as an employee, right? So, because every organization wants to show a big figure, they will always lure the people by sharing always CTC. CTC is cost to company. So, whatever cost finally a company is going to incur, that they will be sharing. It is not the take home salary. Take home salary is always the net salary that you receive. So your gross salary minus your deductions, right, that is your net salary, which is your take home salary. So now he is remembering about all these conversations which is happening. The salary and other perks that your company pays you are actually cost for them, right? It's a cost for the company. Take home pay is what you actually receive at the end of the month or salary period. The in hand figure is calculated after deducting income tax, TDS, and other deductions as per company policies. So, this is how it is, right? Your take home pay is different than your CTC. His friend Govind came to him and started talking about the credit card debt that is mounting as he is just paying the minimum balance on his credit card. His senior from college, Arnav, was worried that the bank would take away his car as he was unable to pay the loan. His boss was complaining of increasing interest rate on his home loan. So see, everybody is having financial troubles, right? Somebody is having problem with the credit card debt, somebody is having problem with the car loan, somebody is having problem with the home loan. See, all these things are not easy, right? In order to secure yourself and save, it is very essential to save some money. So in case of problems, you can easily handle that situation. Now Swayam realized that Though he has studied in school and had a college degree, his financial knowledge was tending towards zero. He decided to do something about it. He tried searching on Google, but there was so much information, mostly talking in dollars, that he got more confused. He tried reaching the financial papers, the pink colored ones, such as Economic Times, but though it was written in what he thought was English, most of it went above his head. He was lost. This is such a normal situation, right? Any of us can face this thing actually. If you have never paid attention to the accounting subject or the subject of finance, let's say if you are a fresher, then you will have no idea of what is happening, what does all these things mean, right? And then one fine day, if you just take an Economic Times, the pink paper that is mentioned over here, then obviously you will not understand anything. So this person is lost and confused. We would not allow one to drive a car without getting a driving license. Yet we allow people to enter the financial complex world without any financial education. Then he heard a voice. Let's start from the very beginning. When you read, you begin with ABC. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Swayam looked up and said, and when you want to learn about money, you begin with Be money aware. The voice answered, becoming aware of money as awareness empowers. Are you interested? Yes, replied Swayam. Where do we start? From the basics, the numbers, maths? Math? Oh no, it is the subject which invokes a strong reaction from people. One either hates it or loves it. One cannot be neutral to it. Yes, though people hate maths and there is more to maths than numbers, we need to go through some basic concepts. Are you in? Remember, an uneducated individual armed with a credit card and access to a mortgage can be just as dangerous to themselves and their community as a person with no training who is given a car to drive. Right? This is how it is. See, ideally, this is how it is. If you have credit card and a mortgage, and if you have no idea about what to do, how to play safe, then it's a very dangerous situation that you see. So question of the day is, have you been as scared, frustrated as Swayam was? Did you get confused about the various investment options? What frustrated you? Are you financially educated? How did you get financially educated? See, now all these questions for you as an MBA, for those of course who are working professionals, there is nothing new. You have already known all these concepts, but some of you who are the freshers and who are pursuing your MBAs after your graduation, for you these are important questions. So you need to really have some idea about the investment options, right? You need to be financially educated because it is very, very important. As an MBA student, it is most important. So educate yourself, educate your family members, your siblings, your friends. This information should be shared. So with this, we are going to begin our module.